Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon from wherever you're watching me from. If you have landed on this video, it means you're interested in understanding the language of Swahili. And in this episode, I'm going to be talking to you about the alphabets in the Swahili language, okay? So I'll be telling you the most common words you can use in Swahili, and I'll give you the translation of those words into English so that you are able to understand Swahili better. Okay, so we're going to do this in a process and in steps, and so if I don't do everything on this video, then I'll invite you to watch the next video so that you can be able to follow up with the with the lesson of learning the Swahili language. And what I'll focus on more is the most common words used, so that anytime you're visiting Kenya, which is my home country, you're able to understand the language of Swahili. So one thing I'll let you know is, so that you can understand me even better, I want you to turn on the CC for captions so that you can be able to listen and you can be able to read the words that I'm saying even as I say them. And the best thing about YouTube right now, it translates even Swahili words. So I guess by the time I'm doing even the translations, it is going to be giving you the subtitles for what I'm actually saying from English to the Swahili language. So we are going to start the alphabet. So of course the alphabets remain the same in Kiswahili or Swahili as they are in the English language. And the first one, of course, is A. A, okay? So in A, so the alphabet A in Swahili is said or pronounced as A. So it's A, A. And an example for a word starting with the letter A in Swahili, A, is amka, 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 A-M-K-A, amka. Amka means wake up. You get? So probably somebody, your friend is sleeping, you tell them amka, amka, amka. So it's amka, amka. So that's amka. So that's the alphabet A. Alphabet B is pronounced in Swahili as ba. So ba. So the example for this translation is ba ba. But I am hoping that probably you've heard that before. So ba ba is not the baba of the English language, meaning the person who cuts your hair. No, I'm talking about ba ba. B-A-B-A. It means father. So you say ba ba. And the pronunciation for B in the Swahili language is ba, 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 ba. Okay? When you go to the alphabet C, it's cha, cha. So it's almost pronounced as CH. So it's cha, cha. And the example for this is chakula, chakula, chakula. So CHAKULA, chakula. Chakula means food, food. So what you eat. So it's chakula. You get? So you'll find in the Swahili, so you'll find in places like Kenya, people like to speak it, they speak it fast, so they don't talk the Swahili language in a slow motion. They don't say chakula, they say chakula, chakula, baba, amka, so it's more like a fluent pronunciation of the words in Swahili language. So chakula, which is C, alphabet C, cha, cha, chakula stands or means food. The alphabet D, da, da, da. So it's da. So in the English language, it's probably D, but in Swahili is da, da. So the translation or an example for it is dada, dada, dada. Dada means sister. Okay, so in the English language, sister; in Swahili language, dada, dada, dada. Okay, so in the English language is sister, and the translation for it in Swahili is dada. So D is pronounced as da, and the example for it is dada. Okay, dada, sister. When we go to alphabet E, E is pronounced as E. Okay, E. So E is pronounced as E. So the example here is embe. So embe in Swahili, in English, means mango, the mango fruit. Okay, so say embe, embe, embe. Okay, and even in places like Kenya, when somebody calls you, you can say eh. You get. So it's also something that you can respond when somebody calls you. You know, so hello, eh, you know, or sasa. So sasa means hello in Swahili, sasa, and I'll be talking about the greetings later. But what I mean is, when somebody calls you, you can say eh. So most people will respond eh. You get. So that's a response, and it's taken as a response, especially here in Kenya. So the letter F, the alphabet F, is spelled or pronounced as fa, fa, fa. Okay, so in the Swahili language, depending on the word that you're saying, so it's fa, fa. Okay, so here it's fu, fu. So there is fa and there is fu, depending on the word that you're saying. So F, fu. So the example I want to give is fu, fungua, fungua, fungua. Okay, so fungua means open. Okay, so probably you're telling the person open the door, fungua, and mlango is door. So mlango is door in English. Okay, I hope I'm not losing you. So door means mlango in English. So you can say fungua mlango, fungua mlango, ama funga. Ama means or. Okay, so ama funga, or close the door, or close the door. So or close the door translation to Swahili is ama funga mlango. Okay, so ama means or, funga is close, fungua is open. So funga close, fungua open. Okay, so the door is mlango. So these are just words that I'm giving you as examples, so that I can be able to explain to you the Swahili language and the alphabets in the Swahili language. So let us do a quick recap at what we have learned today. Let's start from the start. So we started from A, alphabet A. So A, the example I gave is amka, and A, you spell it or you pronounce it as amka, amka. Okay, so amka means wake up. Okay, so remember, I'm teaching you common words that you need to know in Swahili. So amka means wake up. Okay, the other letter B, ba. In Swahili it's ba. It's pronounced as ba, and the example I gave is ba. So ba, that means father. Letter C, cha. I gave you the example chakula. You get? So I told you, when it comes to pronouncing these words, especially for the native speakers of Swahili, who you might say are Kenyans, you can say that for them they speak more, more fast. So it's chakula. It's not chakula, it's chakula. You get? So chakula means food, what you can eat. The other alphabet is D. So D is pronounced as da. And the example I gave in the Swahili language is dada. So dada means sister in English. Okay, so dada, sister. Okay, the other letter we talked about was E. So E in Swahili is pronounced as e, and the example I gave is embe. Okay, so embe means mango. So mango, the fruit. So embe in Swahili, and embe, and I told you the E is pronounced as in Swahili, and it's also a term that if somebody calls you, you can say when you're trying to respond to somebody who is calling you, you can say eh. So that's how most Kenyans will respond to when they are called by someone. And the last letter is F. So F can be pronounced as fa or fu. Fu. So in my example, I said fu, funga. So funga is close. Okay? Funga, close. Funga, close. And fungua, fungua, fungua. Fungua is open. So I gave you the example of mlango, mlango. And mlango means door so mlango in Swahili language, in the English translation, it means door. So mlango. So you can say funga mlango, fungua mlango, funga, fungua. So funga is close, fungua is open. Okay? And mlango, so this is just a bonus word. So mlango means door. So join me on the next episode as I continue to talk about the other alphabets, and I'll be giving you examples even as we go along of common words that you need to know in Swahili language. If this video has benefited you in any way and you feel like you want to offer a tip, this is my PayPal down here. So these are my details for my PayPal, and this is my contact number in case you're traveling to Kenya anytime soon.